I think The Emancipation of Mimi is one of my albums that it's sort of, there were different boundaries that got sort of pushed aside. And I was really happy about that because, you know, I needed to come back, apparently. And so it was a comeback album. But it's one of my favorite albums, and celebrating it this year, in this celebration of Mimi, was really fun because I never get to do those songs. I never do them. And this time I did. Yeah, I feel like people were ready to re-embrace me, and, you know, how did I feel about that? I mean, I feel like the album Charm Bracelet was a very good album too, but not everybody knew that album. So, you know, when We Belong Together came out, after It's Like That, which didn't do as well, but still was still did pretty well, whatever.
And it's a great song.
It's a good song, and I love performing it, you know. I go through stages with these albums. It's interesting. So that was the record company saying, you should do a Christmas album. And I was like, I don't know that I should at this juncture. Because, you know, I was very young and was just starting out. And I felt like people do Christmas albums later in their lives. But, you know, now people have started to do them whenever, like right at the top of their career. So, I mean, what was I feeling like? I was a little bit apprehensive, and then I was like, I love this. And I decorated the studio and just had the best time.
And like, in hindsight, obviously, you really embraced it, and you were happy with that decision, even though maybe you had some reluctance initially?
Yes, I'm very happy with that decision. Well, I have been through my share of dramas, and like, it's not fun because you grow up thinking, I want to be famous, I mean, really with me, I was always, I want to be a singer, I want to write songs, but I want to be famous was right there with it, because I feel like it was probably because I didn't feel like I was good enough on my own because of the things I went through growing up. And, you know, that's not a good way to feel, you know? But my advice would be, try your hardest to go into this industry with a love of your talent or what's really real for you. You know, if it's just like, oh, I want to be famous, I want to run around with those people, whoever they are, the famous people, then it's probably not the best idea.
So do you say if a song is going to be in a movie, like of one of yours? Like, do they have to ask you permission?
Yes.
Did you see Beau is Afraid with Joaquin Phoenix?
Yes, I had to approve that.
Did you? What did you think?
I thought it was interesting the way they used my song "Always Be My Baby." Thought it was interesting.
It was.
I mean, it didn't really match with the movie, but you know, I was just being edgy by saying, you know, okay, fine.
Did you have any reluctance?
It was very different. I mean, I wasn't reluctant, but I thought, you know, yeah, I thought this is something way different than I've done ever.